4 games in 10 days, and back at home now. That got to feel pretty.
Yeah,
good.
it's good to be back. We've got to start playing better at home and taking care of our home court. If we had done that in the past, we'd be pretty happy with where we are right now. And it's kind of a new year for us. And I thought we, really have played well since we've been back since Christmas break. We played 2 really good games last week against, Detroit, and I believe should have, won at Wright State. And now you've got 2 very, very talented offensive teams, coming in, this week.
Based on those 2 road performances, to what degree do you think this team is now turning the corner?
Well, I mean, we're definitely getting better, and Jim, I didn't think we were really bad. I mean, I know some of you guys did, but we played really good against Robert Morris and didn't finish it. We played a really good game against Butler and didn't finish it. We played a really good game against Greensboro and played good against High Point. I have been aware of the evolution of us getting better. Is it good enough, like I've said in the past, for us to, to be happy with wins and losses? That's yet to be seen. But we are playing better. We played really 2 good games, this past week. I was proud of how tough we were. I was proud of the fact that we showed some real strong basketball toughness in those games. And now you reload. I mean, this conference is tough, and now you've got 2 really good teams coming in that have experienced some success in their out-of-conference games, and now everybody's in the conference play.
What can you do in practice to teach your guys how to finish? Like you said, you were in all of those games, they just didn't finish.
You can't do anything in practice. It's got to be something that they have to be able to experience and go through it. And you hear about it all the time with athletes, that they have to go through the process to learn how to get it done. And there's no shortcut. You can't learn that in a practice situation.
Jerry, Zach Revelay has really come on strong the last couple of games, especially the last couple of weeks. I mean, what's he meant to, maybe jumpstart?
Dana, he's a glue guy. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you don't necessarily have to have the most talent to be the best players, and I think that's very, very true with Zach. He battles you, he doesn't make mistakes, he goes to the offensive glass hard, he works hard on every possession, and that's what you need. You need talent is defined in 2 different ways for me, and one is with your heart, and one is with your physical ability, and you have to have both of those areas to be good basketball players, and Zach brings that to our program.
UIC in town tomorrow, kind of 2-game slide. What do they bring to the table?
I mean, they're coming in, really focused. They don't ever lose at home, and they've got stung twice there, which I think again speaks well of our conference. They've got 2 first team conference players, and Vandermeer and Mayo. And Mayo is the preseason player of the year, leading the league in scoring. He's probably as good an offensive player that's played in the league since I've been here. So they are a great offensive basketball team, and we're going to have to play 40 minutes of good basketball to have a chance to win that game.
Jerry, 2 teams, UIC and Loyola, 2 teams ahead of you. I mean, a chance here to really not make a statement, but I mean.
Absolutely. I mean, Dana, we look at it and say, you could be 2-2, you could be 3-1. Whatever the situations are, all that you can really focus on is your next game. You start to play that game where you're looking at, what could have been, or what record is here, or what record is there. The truth of the matter is, we've got a game Thursday night. It's going to take a heck of an effort for us. To win that game, in terms of we're going to have to play 40 minutes against a very, very good basketball team, and that's what we've been focused on. The last 3 days, we haven't focused on anything in our past. I refuse to do that. Could the Wright State game gone our way? Yep, we didn't talk about it. All we talked about is UIC and get ready for a very, very good team.
The fact that you are playing such a good team tomorrow, the fact that it's going to be home, how much does that help out?
There's no doubt that it's great to be, back, at home and playing at home, and we've got to start playing better at home. I mean, we've played some really good basketball games away. I threatened the kids that tomorrow we were going to go for an hour and a half bus ride and take a training meal and then get here 2 hours before the game and make them change. But that went over a little bit like Rob's mumble jumble questions.
All right, Jerry, I'm going to ask the goatee. I mean, is that because you're playing well, or?
It is a wife's decision, Dan. I mean, she's asked me to grow it. She thought it would turn a year around. No, I'm just not. She said that I can't tell you what she said.
Jerry, the kids relax. I mean, I know the Wright State game was a disappointing loss and a great. You played a great game there. I mean. Just the kids' confidence. I mean, I know you said you don't.
It's better. I mean, it's better. I mean, you can't go in and into a really, nobody here will understand what High Point game was like, but go into a tough situation and win a game, and then go into Detroit and win a game. You know what I mean? Then go into to play Charlotte and play well. Do I wish it had come sooner? Yes. Do I wish that it had been smoother? Yes. But when you have as many new guys as we had, we've juggled our lineup. We're trying to find some answers, and this group is starting to believe, and they're starting to see the shots when they're supposed to be coming, and they're defending a little bit better. And I just as I said to them today. My biggest focus today is for us to get better today. And I know that's all coaching cliche, and all the coaches say that stuff, but it really is a reality for us. And that's all you can focus on, because there's if you don't focus on that, then you get disappointment with other things.
With these 2 games and the possibility of, again, not looking ahead, but doing some good things, are these critical games, or are all games critical?
I think, did they cancel our season on Sunday? No. You know what I mean? It's not like there's, we're not playing Thursday. We don't play on Thursday and Saturday, and then the season's over. So, we're just trying to get better, trying to win some home games, trying to protect our home floor, and play with the kind of intensity that you have to win at home. And then next week we go to the Tundra. In Green Bay. So no, we're not. We're just looking at it day to day, game to game.